Trek Online for the PS4. As you will see, I'm at the Enterprise F, and this is the museum. You go around each ship and you view them.
Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600.
Okay. The flagship of Starfleet, the Enterprise F, has served during some of the most tumultuous years in Federation history. For this war with the Klingon Empire, the catastrophic battles of the Iconian War, the conflict with the Sinkefi and the Herc, and the current troubles in the Klingon Empire. It's hard to believe. This ship has only been in service for 2 years. In 2409, she launched under the command of Fakao Shan and has been keeping up safe ever since. We at the museum hope that as long as there is a Federation, there will all be a ship to bear the name Enterprise. Of course, noble crew members. We have Sean, Samuel Winters, Cheryl K, Tim Nasi, Saval, Philippa Matthias, Kiona, and Kirayoshi O'Brien. So this is O'Brien's show. Star Trek Online launched February 2nd, 2010. 185 episodes of this writing. We hope you've enjoyed visiting the story, and we hope. Oh, I ain't gonna read all that because I ain't done with this. Was my first show. So there's this. You also, you come to the store, they got a sale, but I mean, it's a sale, okay? It's a sale. I don't see it. Oh, yeah. It's Advanced Legendary, all the ships. You will see. Right here. There's that one. There's this one. Pretty much if it's named Enterprise or something. So there's also some new, you got a new, the Angel's Wake lockbox is new. And I'll be getting into that here in this, well, now it's about, and what better ship to bury? I wish I could have the symbol now. I think that's how you spell Captain. Oh, that's what she spelled is. Okay, this is 2257. This must be the
wherever our mission takes us. We'll try to have a little fun along the way too, huh? Make a little noise, ruffle a few feathers.
This replica is an example of the signed iteration of one of the most famous of starships. One of Enterprise's most famous appearances seen earlier in this museum. This is an example of what the ship looked like in 2257. Oh, this is all, I started on the wrong end of thing. Under Commander Christopher Pike, while James T. Kirk may cast the longest shadow in Starfleet, Pike was a kind and deeply effective captain. He led the Enterprise. You know what? I'm gonna go all the way around then, because I'm on the wrong end. I think I should be over there by the USS Riker. Oh! Simon got there. Yeah, I should be over there. Obviously, that should be the one that started. It would be. Oh, okay, that's shit. Shit's going crazy.
Space, the final frontier.
The most celebrated starship of our name. Debatable. I think the D was pretty memorable as well. The Constitution class Enterprise has had over 40 years in service to Starfleet. Most of that time, including her celebrated 5-year mission from 2265 to 2270, was under the command of James T. Kirk. Besides our initial mission goals of seeking out new life and new civilizations, the Enterprise assisted many in need throughout the galaxy and defeated the Federation from threats such as Khan Noonien and Singh. In her final flight, she was commandeered from Starfleet by her most famous captain and crew before being destroyed over the Genesis planet. Of course, it's James T. Kirk, Spock, Leonard McCoy, Montgomery, Hikaru Sulu, Nyota Uhura, and Pavel Chekhov. They forgot Ran. I know she was very short-lived in Chapel, but they were on the play-out ship. Star Trek there from September 8, 1966 to June 3rd, 1969, 79 episodes. About the original series, none of us would be here today. The iconic show aired for just 3 seasons in the late 1960s, having been saved from cancellation several times by fan campaigns. However, when the show moved to syndication, the popularity exploded, leading to 6 feature films of the original class. The show has inspired people from all walks of life, including scientists who cite Star Trek as the inspiration for inventions like the cell phone. How do you think about them? Brian, no kidding. It should be with the font as well, son.
Let's make sure history never forgets the name. Enterprise.
The 4th ship to bear both the Enterprise name and our iconic 1701 registry. The Enterprise D is an iconic piece of Federation history led by the principles of Captain Jean-Luc Picard. This legendary vessel ventured into a galaxy much changed since the original NCC 1701 had gone on her 5-year mission. During her time amongst the stars, the Enterprise D was present part of many major historical events, including the first encounters with both the Q Continuum and the Borg. Without the dedication of her brave crew, many more lives would likely have been lost in these incidents. Of course, Jean-Luc, Riker, Crusher, Worf, Data, Geordi, Deanna, Wesley, Catherine Pulaski, and Tosh Shiriar. I'm glad they included Pulaski. They forgot Ro, though. Ro ain't here. Oh, Brian. And what about Barclay? He ain't even mentioned on here. Just a few here. Star Trek Next Generation aired from September 28, 1987 to May 21st, 1994, 176 episodes. The original series is the point from which all Star Trek originates. The Next Generation was a franchise's first great test. While the movies were to cast in the original series were popular in cinemas, the idea of creating a sequel to the show of all new characters was a bold one. To kind of fall flat on space. Thankfully, Gene Roddenberry shows an excellent class and an amazing group of writers to carry on his legacy because of the success of TNG. Star Trek lives on.
We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
The Defiant Class project was begun in 2366 as a response to the increased Borg threat to the Federation. This tough little ship, little, kind of figure Borg's line there, was Starfleet's first real attempt at a warship with almost no scientific equipment on board. Ultimately, she did not pass her trials, and the project was put on hold until Commander Benjamin Sister Sisko, as a member of the Defiant team, asked for her to be assigned to Deep Space Nine to hold off the threat of the Dominion. From there, she served with distinction in the Dominion War, and remained in service until her destruction in 2375. The USS Sao Paulo was assigned to DS9 and renamed the Defiant in her honor. Of course, Benjamin Sisko, Jesse Das, Ezri Dax, Worf, Julian Bashir, Miles O'Brien, Kieran Reese, Nog, Odo, Quark, and Jake Sisko, of course, all honorary. Star Trek DS9 aired from January 3rd, 1993 and June 2nd to 1999. I think police say not on TNG. I've seen it. I think Enterprise and the original as well, and animated for that matter. One thing I'm not sure on is I don't think I've seen all of Voyager. Star Trek DS9 is one of the most beloved series in Star Trek history, and with good reason. Introduced some of Trek's most memorable characters and a deeper, more nuanced look at Federation society. DS9 told some unforgettable stories. The impact of the serialized style could still be felt today in modern Star Trek television. That's the next one, the board. Wait, how the hell did I get over by the D again? I started backwards, that's why I started at F at the original.
In a region where shifting allegiances are commonplace, we have to have something stable to rely on. And we do. The principles and ideals of the Federation.
Oh yeah, we must build it on. The USS Voyager holds the distinction of the starship that explored the most unknown space during the course of her voyage. This is a good. It's one reason I like it. Wasn't in the same area. Although this was not her intended mission, during the mission to secure the Maquis and terrorists on board Valjean, the ship encountered a being known as the Caretaker and was thrust 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. For 7 years, under the more than capable command of Captain Janeway, the crew searched for a way to return to Alpha Quadrant and their loved ones. Finally succeeding in 2378, the scientific and anthropological data brought back from her voyage was instrumental to the Star Federation's understanding of the varied species and locales of the Delta Quadrant, knowledge that is still referenced to this day. And if you read the books, you know Captain Janeway was assimilated by the Borg. Janeway, Tuvok, Kota, Harry Kim, Tom, Paris. How dare you put her before B'Elanna? 7 and 9 B'Elanna Torres, the Dr. Neelix, and Cass. And why that's big is because, of course, she was actually one of the reasons certain people didn't like to be part of the series. Robert Beltran, even Kate Mulgrew didn't like it. Took too much of her time. Aired for January 16, 1995 to May 23rd, 2001. That's interesting. It was the same one. What other ones in? 168 episodes. Star Trek Voyager was the first and still only Star Trek television show to star a female Starfleet captain. During a 7-year run, well, she might have died of Philip Georgia. Was Starfleet captain, was she not? It returned to the original Star Trek model of exploring a completely unknown part of space. The show is also notable for its deeper dive into one starfish that Borg, provide new layers and details and not terrifying things. Actually, one of the reasons, another reason I liked Borg were one of the reasons. I don't know how many times I've seen that one episode, those 2 episodes of TNG, No Best Borg World.
This far, no farther.
After the destruction of the Enterprise D in 2371, this Sovereign class vessel was rechristened in her honor and launched as the Enterprise E. The crew of the previous Enterprise was transferred over mostly intact and continued to serve under the command of Jean-Luc Picard. Sleeker and arguably more powerful than the predecessor, this Enterprise E served with distinction in several major Starfleet crises, including the Borg invasion of Earth's past, the conflict with the Bosona, and the battle with Brahma and Shinzon. Picard, Riker, Crusher, War Theater, the Force, and Troy. First Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis, of course, which filmed. The crew of the Star Trek Next Generation became the second Starfleet crew to receive their own series of movies. It began with Star Trek Generations in 1994. The Enterprise E is the first ship in Star Trek to replace her predecessor with a completely new class. The TNG movies are a legacy of the impact Picard and his crew had on pop culture, of course, because Constitution that's got a remake. Is this finally? This ain't even it. Oh, it's in between. I believe that's the one I'm flying. This is the Kelvin timeline.
Your father was captain of the starship for 12 minutes.
He saved 800 lives, including your mother's and yours.
I dare you to do better.
The ship you are viewing is a replica of a ship from an alternate universe. During the destruction of Romulus, Ambassador Spock and the Romulan terrorist known as Nero were put into a black hole and transferred back in time to 2233. Nero's ship, the Narada, engaged with this USS Kelvin, creating a branching timeline that resulted in many changes in the history we know. Not to this universe, including this alternate version of the historic Enterprise was gained during the Spear Builder incident in 2410. Of course, same people as 60718. 2009 Into Darkness Beyond. The Kelvin timeline fills with an alternate retelling of the history of the classic original series. In order to tell the story of a modern sensibility, the decision was made to set the films in an alternate universe, a brilliant decision that allowed new actors, sets, and stories still connecting to the original Star Trek continuing out. The young cast took over the classic roles from the original series and played them to perfection, of course. Rest in peace. I can't remember his name, but the one that played Chekhov. That should be Archer next. Yeah. Okay, what's... Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Don't have the...
We'll find a way through this. But I won't leave anyone behind. Not if I can help it. I can't try to save humanity without holding on to what makes me human.
In 2151, before the Federation had ever been formed... Sorry, I'm trying to finish my popcorn. We're so warm. The first Starfleet ship to bear the name Enterprise was launched. She was the first ship capable of going Warp 5, a huge leap forward technologically. This experimental new ship was meant to be on a test run until an encounter with a Klingon changed everything. Under the command of Jonathan Archer, she served with distinction until 2161, when she was retired with full honors. During her historic voyage in the stars, she was instrumental in protecting humanity from many threats, including the Cindy weapon. Of course, Jonathan Archer, the Paul Charles Tucker III. Don't have Trip in there. My favorite. Malcolm Reed, Travis Mayweather, Hoshi Sato, and Phlox. Air from September 26, 2001 to May 13, 2005. Wow, didn't realize I was going with Dad's birthday one. I didn't. 97 episodes. The last show to carry the Star Trek banner for 12 years, Enterprise told the story of one of the least explored areas of Star Trek history, the time before the founding of the Federation. This low-tech, character-focused take on Star Trek boldly went into a feature of television. Refusing to let the torch burn out. It is remembered for its excellent take on classic Trek stories of its dedicated depiction of events that led to the formation of the 9 Federation planets. And of course, how could I forget the introduction to Paul? I don't have a kid drawing, so I'm gonna be running.
The only way to defeat fear is to tell it no. No. We will not take shortcuts on the path to righteousness. No. We will not break the rules that protect us from our basest instincts. No. We will not allow desperation to destroy moral authority.
Okay, I get it. She's the big star of the series, but shouldn't have been the captain. I mean, one of the captains to do the voiceover work there. I don't know, just me. Felt like maybe that was an oversight there. But for exploits only recently rediscovered after years of the highest classification, the USS Discovery is an important part of Federation history that we are only just learning about. It was discovered that one of our captains, Gabriel Lorca, had been replaced by his counterpart from the Mirror Universe during the prior World incident. After his removal from command, the Discovery was instrumental in the First Federation Klingon War and in stopping the threat of the rogue AI known as Control. The ship has then disappeared in the far future, where all of her recorded history has been lost, or rather, hasn't happened yet. Yeah. Okay, hasn't, that season hasn't started. Good way though for them to do it. I liked it, how they did that actually. Gabriel Locker, Soru, Uncle Burnham, Paul Stamets, Ellen Landry, Ash Tyler, Hugh Colburn, Sylvia Tiller, my favorite, Arium, Jet Reno, 12 Giorgio, Captain Pike, and Spock. Star Trek Discovery began airing September 24, 27, 29 episodes. You know what should be in here? They don't have Picard's. The one from Picard. Star Trek Discovery is the triumphant return of Star Trek to television after 12 long years. The first show to star a character who was not the ship's captain. Discovery set out to begin a bold new era in Trek storytelling with serialized continuous stories. The show tells the story of the Federation's history, including the first war with the Klingons, and it's continuing on today, telling the story of the Federation in the far, far future. Okay. So I'll go revisit the first two and read the last part because I think the round top. I kind of changed my, by the way, my Vandy show. This one, I made duo. This one is,
wherever our mission takes us.
like I said, this is, so we have Pike, #1, Spock, and...
Make roll noise. Ruffle a few feathers.
This version of the USS Enterprise that appeared in Star Trek Discovery, while she is the same ship that appeared in the original series, she has been recreated with a modern-day design sensibility and current graphical technology. While she has a distinct, sleek look, she still has the same profile that made us all fall in love with the Kirk's Enterprise to begin with. We'll see more of this new ship when the new show Star Trek Strange New Worlds premieres. I can't wait. I'm curious though why they opted to do the uniforms the way they did. Have you noticed they did them kind of like Discovery's uniform? I don't know. Interesting. Instead of going with the classic look for it. Okay.
Theirs not to make reply.
I've already.
Theirs not to reason why.
Okay, of course.
Theirs but to do
185
and die.
episodes as of this, right? We hope you have enjoyed visiting Star Trek with
Road the
4,
600.
helping us celebrate more than 50 years of the franchise. We live in one of the greatest eras of Trek, on more shows, comics, novels, and video games coming every day, and it has been an honor to keep that fire burning Star Trek Online. Thanks for you for spending this time with us, and here's to many more years of the Final Frontier. Yes. If you Red, oh boy, not Google. Let's say I know some of these people from the. Oh, I ain't doing. What the hell? Feature that Persona cannot hold in the Kilmore Discord. Okay. Am I dead though? I'm trouble. Oh god, here. Oh god, that's still up. I was hoping I was. What to do those?
The treacherous Ja'ula has requested to speak before the High Council on Kronos. A little-used Klingon law has restored her house, temporarily. And as matriarch of her house, she has the right to speak before the Council if she wishes. Whether she leaves the Great Hall alive or in chains remains to be seen. She has much to answer for. As part of the task force assigned to deal with Ja'ula, I have requested your presence during this meeting. Should the barbarian make a nuisance of herself, I expect you to do what must be done.
2-time daily event for us.
Serve the Empire well.
Okay, let's see this. Red alert. Board. Hold on. Boring. What are these now? Do these? Oh boy. So warp to second speed. I'm not even gonna sit and leave. Oh, fine. Then when I first got there, I didn't even see it. I'm like, where the hell is the museum? I don't think I haven't. Not on this ship. Might be fun. We're gonna do, never give that. Oh my god, yeah. Have to do that. But, I think I got that starter one on someone. It's not on this account. I think. I may be wrong. Who has to buy this show? Oh, it's just a damn uniform. Oh, wait, that's right. You gotta. So what's the exchange? You actually have to go now down here to get the shield. Someone I'm gonna fly by. I'm busy.
From the heart of Kronos to the frozen wastes of Urapenthe, the Klingons have built an empire that values strength, honor, and skill in combat. To be Klingon is to be a warrior. Fight well, live with honor, die with a blade in your hand. If you can do these things, you will live forever in the stories of the great Klingon heroes.
Hey guys. Don't go live when they die. Say we're going into hostile territory. Maybe pun it mildly. Okay. Attendees are still serving, Admiral. Alliance Command would like you to meet with Captain Kagran at the Kilometer before things begin. He has some diplomatic insight to share with you. I acknowledge, Queen out. I don't want to be here, man. It's gonna whack me. I don't know though. A lot of memes. You know how they all feel about it. Queen, man. Oh yeah, he's a Delta recruit. I don't think I want that. Sure, he's my Delta. You got any decent tribbles? I don't think that. Who's got my tribbles? You got my tribbles? You must have my tribble. Here, you keep it low though. Here. Oh, I might need that. Here, take that. Okay, here's some. Having a 12 report trouble. Here, bring arrow out. You don't feel enough love, man. What the hell is taking them? Oh, I don't need that anymore. I gotta figure out what.
This will be a historic day. There will finally be a reckoning for Ta'ula and House Mocha. While I'm surprised that the Chancellor has seen fit to allow Ta'ula to speak, I believe it is only a formality. One way or another, she will face justice today.
You think she will surrender without a fight?
She is Klingon. She is coming here for a fight. Surrender is not her goal.
Don't pet the Don't pet the damn tribble by the Klingon. And not surrender. What is her goal?
Ta'ula was a skilled politician well before she became the matriarch of the house. I think she hopes to sway other great houses to her cause today. Normally, I would consider this a wasted effort, but
you have concerns.
There are many Klingons who hold Ta'ula's brother Ta'ula in high esteem. They honor his dreams and his vision, especially where the Federation is concerned. Unfortunately, many Klingons see Ta'ula in the same light. That concerns me greatly.
I see recommendations.
In addition to the Chancellor herself, I would speak to a few house dignitaries before the event begins. Any insight I can gain on their motivations would be valuable. I would begin with House Martok. They are currently neutral, but that may not last. A word from Martok can change the course for many houses.
Who else shall speak with?
House Duras is as always aligned with Jimtok. They may speak with you on matters the Chancellor will not, however. House Collect was once a staunch ally of House Mokai, and many believe they have renewed that alliance. I would see where they stand if you can. Finally, I would speak with the representative from House Mokai.
That is an unusual suggestion.
Recall the ancient Klingon proverb. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Come on, let's
Makar is an arrogant braggart. might slip up and reveal valuable information.
Agreed. I will return once I have spoken with those representatives. Okay, one is... Yeah. You two, keep us a little bit, so keep an eye on her. I don't want her getting hurt.
And what do you want, creature? Have you come to gloat? Or do you have enough wisdom in that ugly skull of yours to seek the favor of House Mocha?
I would know what you hope to accomplish here today.
We seek what every true Klingon seeks in life. Glory for the house, and glory for the Empire. Today, we will find them.
I knew I recognized this voice. This is what's her name? Gal? I love her. How do you see that happen?
Soon, Jokula will arrive.
I get her to mention first.
She knows the truth of things. Soon, she will speak truth to power.
The eyes remind me of Gal, right?
Said, and her voice will be heard throughout the Empire. When she is done, all true Klingon warriors will know the truth and do what must be done. Soon there will be justice. At last.
But for whom?
We shall find out soon enough. Now be gone. I grow weary of the sound of your voice.
Tread lightly, Akar. You're not among allies here. Yeah, you bald-headed Klingons. You see these guys with hair, they'll whack you. Captain Gerard, I know he's part of Chancellor's crew. Where's Marta? Warroof. Gambra. Where's Marta? I would speak with you about the upcoming meeting.
What? Jim, buff up this shit and make a lot of loud, irritating noise before he tries to put your Ula to the blade.
Something amusing you?
Is that foolish look on your face? Yes. Something amuses me greatly. Stick around, and you will learn what it is soon enough. You, Jim, and all the other living children are filled with hollow noise and flatulence. Go bother someone else, assassin of joy.
As you would. Can't get over it. Can't get over stuff, man. Guess I wanted that. I came to the wrong place.
You there! Not you! You! Yes! Come over here! Warlock, son of Walden, has a warrior's thirst! Are you here to bring me more blood wine?
No, seems like you've had enough.
I'll be the judge of that, Blobfly. I could drink Kalis himself under the table if I wanted to. What do you want, then, if not to refill my flagon?
Your thoughts on today's summit?
My first thought is that it's a fine excuse to drink. My second thought is that I need more to drink. There they are. All my thoughts on this so-called summit.
I'll leave you to it then, Kepler. Yep, two boos are there. Oh, hey, Marco.
You come to the Great Hall at a time of conflict within the Empire. I hope you're prepared for anything. Klingon diplomacy can be quite combative at times.
I'll be ready, General.
That is wise. Two things are clear to me today. Jemtok is running out of allies, and the Mokai have more friends than he knows about. If it comes to blows, be on your guard. Someone might decide it's time to put their knife in your heart.
Where do you stand on the matter, General?
I will do what is right for my family, for my house, and for the Empire. The Chancellor and I do not agree on many things, but I would not see all I have fought for destroyed by the Mokai upstart. For now, Jempak has my support.
Understood. Thank you, General. A lot of Klingons are gone. The disruptor.
Come on. I take it you're here to see where my house stands on the Cha'ula front.
Indeed.
Cha'ula is a product of a dead age, chasing the dreams of her larger brother, seeking the glory of a war long ended. She is a threat to the prosperity of the Empire, and will be dealt with as such.
The Chancellor has said similar things on the matter.
Yes. Well, I do not agree with the Chancellor on all things. He has the best solution for this problem, and he will have the support of my house. If there's nothing else, there are other matters that require my attention.
Thank you for your time, Captain. So we got the targets ready to go kill.
Thank you for attending this summit. If we are lucky, it will end quickly and without bloodshed.
Looks different. And if we're unlucky,
I will deal with the Mokai trader and her misbegotten how swiftly and with finality. If there is any part of them that remains Klingon, they will meet their ending with honor as warriors.
And if not?
If not, they will spend the rest of their days in the frozen depths of the penal colony at Europente.
That doesn't impress me.
They will provide some service to the Empire.
I think many would choose death over such a fate.
We'll find out soon enough. The barbarian is due to arrive shortly. Be wary. The woman is treacherous. She will try any number of things to avoid her unpleasant fate.
Good advice. Thank you for your time, Chancellor. I got plug my headset in. Charger.
The time draws near. Return to my position. We will watch the proceedings from here.
Acknowledge on my way. Yeah, all the way back down to that first spot. Closest. Unless he's got a stern look on his face.
The Council recognizes the leader of House Mokai. Speak!
Klingons! Warriors of the great houses! In the name of Kadex and of Takuma! Hear me now! You know my name. You know my house. And what it has done for the Empire. And today, I come before you with the truth! The Chancellor of this great Empire is a coward and a liar! He stole his title! He claimed it after winning a duel to the death with Marta. And yet Marta, the true Chancellor, still lives. But Jempak's dishonor doesn't end there. When the hurt returned, he hid from our greatest enemy like a great Fakir. Once the Empire took glory, we had the Federation on their knees. And now the ships, the steppings of our honor must be cleansed. Let us bring an end to Jempak's reign.
You dare to speak of honor here? You, a known traitor to the Empire. The only thing ending today is you, woman.
I think not. Protect! Death to Jempak!
Can't go anywhere without killing you.
We must leave this place. No, I will not go.
Come here. There are things we need to discuss.
Hold on, go find my peeps. You don't know what Curtis is.
Come here. There are things.
Well, look like your dog. Come here now, boy.
So much for diplomacy. I had a feeling that Jaula would attack. I admit surprised at the number of allies we had on their side.
What now?
Jimbuck will demand swift retribution on Jaula and any house that stood with her today. I suspect my days of neutrality will be coming to an end soon.
Understood. Honor to you and your house, General. Admiral, we still messing with like there have been an attack in a Sarens. We've been ordered to investigate. Okay, beam us out. May only do one today. One of the things today. Depends how long this takes. Really.
I am Captain Karsno of the Imperial battlecruiser Mumway. It is good to see the face of an ally.
What happened here, Captain?
We were ambushed by Mokai rebels. The filthy Bachka did not grant us a warrior's death in battle. Instead, they left us adrift in space, to die without honor. Ah, but now you are here. Assist us with repairs, that we might hunt those treacherous curs together, and send them howling to Grethel.
Or get your ship ready for battle.
Good. My crew yearns for glorious combat. Soon, there will be great deeds worthy of song. We will fight, and if we die, it will be with honor, and we will drink together in Stormclaw. Come on!
Stand by, Captain. We'll initiate repairs soon.
Jimbuck will put these Mokai rebels down.
Oh, jeez. What up? This is you wait up, Sean. I'm not sure I'm ready.
Ah, the Mokai. Told him what it means for him. great houses have joined forces with the Mokai.
Sure you are.
They dishonor their ancestors with
Like you've been drinking too much blood while in there. The situation has become complicated.
They are traitors without honor, and will pay for their treachery with their lives. Quickly, there are other disabled ships. We must bring them back into the fight before the rebels return.
Great helm, let's get moving. Okay, where are these other ships? Far away, different, away from our helm at. Battle cruisers looks like. Oh, whoa.
Come and see. Words. Join me. Onward and death.
Honor. Mokai return. You will later starve with your poison.
Your house, as they say, is about to burn. And we all know who fights in a burning house. Don't be a fool. Hear me now. This doesn't have to end with your death. You and I know how this will end. Think about what will happen once I've disposed of Gempire. The war between the Federation and Empire will resume, and it will end as it should have in my time. So, would you rather fight at my side? Or die under my boot!
My loyalty lies with Starfleet and the Federation.
You've made your choice. Now face the consequences. Fight well and die with
Rather at all hands of battle stores. I knew that was it won't turn. That's weird. It's like it's so far away from the bottom. It's not holding up.
wise man, not a fool. Victory is ours. The rebels have been beaten. If only we could have put an end to their leader. You fought well today. Soon we will celebrate and... we are being hailed by the Chancellor himself.
On screen.
Gagon, you have won a glorious battle today, but the rebels are continuing their raid against Alliance forces. There is more work to be done. Kajnar, you are to travel to the nearest star base for repairs. I need your ship at full strength.
What of us, Chancellor?
You are needed in another system to deal with the rebels. Transmitting coordinates on a
Yeah,
secure
that's what
channel
we'll be
now.
doing. Third mission episode tomorrow, probably. As I say already, it's gonna be like good. I want test takes so long to complete these. See, Robert O'Reilly as Akar. I knew that was him. Forgot who it said, but I knew that was Gowron. Just the eyes gave it away.
Those Starfleet ships won't last much longer against that Mokai force. Let's join the fight before it's too late.
Starfleet takes care of its own Captain Helm. Take us in. You ready, Enterprise?
Enterprise, this is the Dea base. Get clear! It's a trap!
Let's fire this alien Starfleet ship. I want to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, what else? Yeah, Federation. Finally.
I've heard from the captains of those Starfleet ships that attacked us. It's not good news. It appears the Mokai infected their computer cores with a virus. To their systems, friends became foes. Let's help them clear the virus from their systems and get them back into the fight. I have a feeling we're going to need all the help we can get here.
I agree. We'll beam over digital worker specialists. This is great crews. How close we gotta be?
We're still clearing the virus from our core systems. We have partial control and should restore full ops soon. Our long-range sensors are picking up numerous signals of high force, House Mocha, and Starfleet.
Looks like more trouble on scene.
That's not the half of it. Those ships are all coming in on the same approach vector. I'd say it's a fair bet those Starfleet ships are under Mokai control. Stay sharp out there. This could be another rough fight.
Yeah, acknowledge the database. Queen's Gambit Ultra out.
Here they come, and they're locked and loaded.
Really? And my L2 button is on.
Those aren't Mokai ships. Those are
rebels from other Klingon.
Must be drawn here. No further.
Virus-controlled ships. Let's hope we can get the computers on those ships clear before more enemies come in for the kill.
Agreed. Remain on Overwatch, Captain. We'll help the disabled ships once we get back to where we're at. Sometimes we'll help ourselves or whatever.
Virus. But we have control of most systems, including long-range sensors. We're reading a lot of incoming signals. Oh, Klingon.
I don't suppose those are Klingon reinforcements of region.
I doubt it. There's a lot of Mokai warp signatures. I would guess all of those ships are hostile.
Understood. We'll be ready for them.
Here come the Mokai!
Or like to do more. Oh, thank you. Yeah, normally I wish you wouldn't do it. Don't like to doing that for pushing away, but this time you say, oh, let's push it right toward me. I really didn't like it that time. Oh, great, because that ship's in the way. Is there anything else? Something about that journal?
The virus. We're losing control. Reading massive system failures. All this!
Hang on, Commander Ron.
No, stay back. The main. They're building toward a breach.
What's happening, Commander?
The field is yours for now. But as you're about to see, my reach is long indeed. Your house burns bright. There's still time to make the right choice and rally for the banner of House Mokai. Choose wisely, or die like these fools.
Come take us away from Sedai base.
Lost containment. All hands. Abandon.
Damn. That's a lot of good people there.
Ja'ula must have used the virus to remotely trigger a warp core breach. The damage was catastrophic. Looks like a few escape pods were able to eject before the explosion. We'll take care of them.
Understood, Captain.
There's more.
How's O'Brien?
Alliance Command sent orders our way. There's trouble in a Romulan star system. Mokai trouble. They asked for all of us to look into it.
but under the circumstances, I think it's best for Enterprise to remain here with the survivors and the other ships.
The virus?
Yes. Until we can make absolutely sure their computers are virus-free,
Lordy.
I don't want to risk taking those ships into battle. Each one of them can be rigged to blow, or worse. Go on ahead. We'll catch up as soon as we're able.
Warp. Let's warp to the next battleground. Oh yeah, you're shivering. How about I say, you stay here and you go fight him. Oh, yeah.
This is Commander Simmons from Republic Base Station R88. Can you hear me? Is the signal getting through?
Reread you, Commander.
Please, do something about these Alliance attacking our position. Our defenses are barely holding, and our tactical satellites have been destroyed. We won't last much longer without your help.
On our way, Commander. Queen's Gambit Ultra. A watch? That seems interesting. That's the watch. Got you taken care of.
This has been a disturbing day, friend. First, a vessel older than my grandsire warps in, fires some sort of mystery weapon and warps out. Then, some sort of rift opens up and spews out an Alachi battle fleet, all before breakfast. What is going on here? Is this a new Myconian attack?
No, a Klingon revolutionary is behind this attack.
Why would a Klingon rebel care about a Republic outpost? And how are the Alachi involved?
That's a long story, Commander. For now, we must focus on closing the rift.
Very well. It sounds like you have experience with this sort of thing. Do what you need to do. I've got my hands full keeping this base from blowing to bits.
Right, we'll handle the rift. Oh, sure. Let's go handle the Blade Rift. I think that's what I filled out from me. Deal with the Mycelial Rift. Approach Mycelial Rift. Oh, lovely. Damn Mycelials. And Discovery. How to make all sorts of trouble with this crap. Remember back when we didn't know what the hell Mycelial was.
Watch out! The Alachi are coming out of the rift!
Of course they are. I knew that was coming.
Target the Alachi and fight! think it's time to close that rift. Our sensors are picking up vessels on the other side. Ilachi by the look of
Agree, we'll close the rift, Commander. Stand by. Okay. Let's do this. For anymore.
Something's wrong. The rift isn't closing.
What the bloody bugger?
Ilachi warships on interceptors. They're coming from the rift.
Better cars than reduce that speed a little bit, turn, face something, or fighting. What we can do, oh boy, hell. Strand here, using my rifle kind of here, so throws everything away from me.
More Ilachi ships on approach. Get ready to fight.
Do not fire. I am Captain Tarsis of the free Ilachi vessel Liberator. We are here to
say what now? Your assistance will be appreciated, Captain. You're on our side now?
Ula is creating stronger rifts with her weapon. They are potent and extremely volatile. Your rift closing methods will not work. Fortunately, we Ilachi have more expertise with such problems.
If you can close this rift, now's the time, Captain.
The process requires a considerable level of energy.
I'll just assume because of the warship because going by, unless I need this ain't that strong about it.
And we'll do the rest.
Well, keep you safe, Captain. Let's get to work. Okay, which way? We'll help you know which direction. The big boys afraid and a little liar, so stabs him back.
This is the Liberator. Immediate assistance is required. This is Tarsus. The Liberator is taking enemy fire. This is Tarsus. The Liberator is taking enemy fire.
Well, I'm the only one to help you.
This is Tarsus. The Liberator is taking enemy fire.
Well, we are too.
This is the Liberator. Immediate assistance is required. This is the Liberator. Initiate the rift closure process now.
Some Ilachi vessels remain. They must be dealt with.
Okay, sweetheart. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, is that Liberator helping now, or what a fuck, a little crazy little bitch.
Well done, everyone. Captain Tarson, the Republic owes you its sincere thanks. My compliments to you and your crew.
You have our thanks as well,
Many
Captain.
among us were once Romulan, Commander Gerard. We are proud to be of service to the Republic. There are more of these rifts in
You don't look
several
wrong.
systems. We will do what we can to help.
Understood. Thanks again, Captain.
I'm receiving a priority 1 signal from the Cravat system. Klingon revolutionaries are attacking
Just
civilian
battle ever
shipyard.
in?
Transmitting the coordinates now. We'll join you there as soon as we've stabilized the situation on base station.
Yeah, sure you will. We've heard this crap before, never ends. Sean told me to say crap, I haven't seen him yet. La 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 la, knitting a scarf. This old ship is not got much left.
Another warrior arrives to heed the call to battle. Come on!
Status report, Captain.
Chakula and her bootlicking Targ spawn have a fleet near the orbital shipyard complex. It is likely they need to raid it for anything they can steal, or blow it to pieces to deny its services to the Empire.
Or both.
Indeed. Enough of this ligament chewing. We are here, ready to fight. Come, let us show them the price of their dishonor.
Stand by, Captain. We're picking up a transmission, all channels. It's Jula.
People of Cravat, hear me now. I come to you now as a liberator, not a conqueror. I wish to free you from the tyranny of the false chancellor, Jim.
I don't like Jim Polk either, but I don't want this as our new chancellor. This ought to be interesting.
Cravat is the birthplace of my mother. Stand with me now, and we will find honor and glory together. Some of you may choose to meet me in battle. So be it. I will grant you an honorable death. A warrior's death. The choice is yours.
I think we've heard enough here. If she is claiming that Jim Polk is false chancellor, right? Does that mean she vindicates, or, you know, the fact that Martok is chancellor? And he's alive? Insane. There's a lot of ships, guys.
Justice? Or is there still a small part of you that remains Klingon?
A partner demands to die in battle, with honor.
Make the right choice, matriarch.
Weak, arrogant, and stupid is no way to go through life, Captain. I will correct your flaws in battle. If you're lucky, you might live to share the lessons with the other fools in your pathetic house.
Think we have our answer. Red alert, all hands, battle stations. Oh, boy. That's enough time to recover. You notice there's a lot of shit back in our play over there. These things. One night. How the hell did they look? How the hell did I get on the other side of all that? Jeez, I have some damn torpedoes going on. Yeah, I wonder why. What, shooting a little clean off? You knew they had no armor. Go look at them. Like, going over there, they're behind you. It's fine. But it just seems to be malfunctioning. Who's trying to get in here? Maybe here make a little look good. Not we got all the fighting. Yeah, everything's What? Is that the mycelial tech on the planet? Oh, you ain't got no honor. We ever defeat a hostile forces? Let's go do some operating. Let's get him with Ultra.
The barbarian shows her true colors at last. I will not rest until she pays for this cowardly attack. I swear it! But
I swear we'll help you.
Now I must help the people of Kubat. Be ready. When we find her, the Empire will need the best to take Jakula down. Will you answer the call?
You can count on me when the time comes, Captain. Queen's Gambit Ultra out. We've been cleared to depart. Captain's ready. He's drunk. Admiral. This, I hate to have to correct it there again. It's Admiral. The same thing. Oh boy, where the hell am I at? Hey, Vera, thank you.
This is a dark day. The poisonous words of Japula have spread like wildfire throughout the Empire. Many warriors have dishonored their house and sworn allegiance to her. It is the first day of a Klingon civil war.
Again.
It will not last for long.
Wait, are we allowed to fight on this? That's so old.
They will turn their backs on the so-called liberator and her treacherous house. Soon I will place her skull in the Great Hall as a reminder to all. Betray the Empire. Betray me. And you will pay the ultimate price. A traitor's death. Eternity in the halls of Griffithor. Forever damned. Forever without honor.
And disruptor pistols. Oh, those pistols.
Serve the Empire well.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Well, that's on there. Yes, we got 2 out of 40. So tomorrow I'll be doing the Kinmer one. Probably be doing some of these TFOs as well. And the patrols, these 2. This one, I don't know, you only get 1 off that, so it's to get this Red Angel. I messed up on that. I didn't realize. I'm really missed. Wish I would have gone in because that would have been good. 20 bucks though if I wanted to buy it out, which ain't bad. Still could do that, but these are not much more. So what we're gonna do, inventory is full. Holy crap. I gotta get my monkeys and stuff out here. That's what it is. Probably put them in a map or standard issue. I think these. I don't think I got that on for. Deep. What would you put on? Actually, hold up. You don't disturb it. That's right. Diggle. He deserves it. He's loyal. I forgot I got Bashir now. It really makes me wonder, do I replace Felicity with him? I think he's going pretty better in battle. Wait, what? What the hell you mean? He got the... Oh, he's around there. And there. We're fresh out of shields. Let's give you her. She don't need it no more. She'll never go on to find it again. I gotta look at his crew stations. Tachyon. Well, what do you give me, Dad? Here, I agree. Medical truck. Yeah, it should be like one of your. But you know what? I want you. For sure. Seems weird that we're in Klingon space. Orbiting Kronos. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Master Life, if you enjoyed, subscribe, feel free to leave comments. We'll be back probably tomorrow. I would definitely go be doing something tomorrow because I want to keep that going. Obviously to get the stuff, the progression stuff. Nothing. Guarantee. Oh, here's something I love that. Look at my inventory. Oh, I need to bring that in. I'll do that. I need to do it on camera. Why don't you just do max normally? I don't really have extra right now. I need them, so once I'm done, I'll put it. We'll see you next time, guys.